Here's a door that I installed a few years ago, and I just wanted to bring it to people's attention, remodeling contractors and do-it-yourselfers especially, that if you're going to be working on a project like this that does not have a roof overhang directly above the door or the window, you had better make sure that you flash the door and the door jamb properly. Any little spot could create a big problem and a water leak in the future. Now here's the reason why. It's when it rains or snows, whatever it is, it's going to hit the walls and leak down the walls because they're so tall. Now if this was an 8-foot ceiling and you had a 2-foot roof overhang about 12 inches to 20 inches above the top of the door, then you wouldn't have a big problem, or at least as much of a problem. But when you get larger walls, 2-story houses, 3-story buildings, these bottom doors seem to take a beating, and I can't tell you how many of them I have went to, and there's a leak right on the side, either on the right or the left or both sides of the bottom of the door, and nobody can figure out what it's from. First thing I do is go look on the outside of the building and see what I'm looking at. 95% of the time, and I really should say 99% of the time, it usually has something to do with a poorly flashed window or door that would be located on a multi-story building. So again, if you have a roof overhang that would provide you with some type of shelter from the elements, rain, snow, something like that, then you realistically don't have to spend as much time. And again, I'm not suggesting you don't need to seal it properly. What I'm trying to say here is that you need to pay a little more attention to the ones that do not have some type of a roof covering over the top of them or near them. And again, like I said, as a remodeling contractor, I've ran into these situations for years, and of course most people don't even know what they're from. And of course it all stems back to poor workmanship or faulty building materials. Either way, pay attention or you will be doomed to repeat these mistakes and create problems for future homeowners.